Hey guys, Kyle Hunt Fitness, and today I'm gonna give you guys another Q&A session. Earlier on Facebook and Twitter, I put up an option for everybody to send me an email or Facebook message of a question, and I said I'd answer it on video. So here we go. So I said 3 questions, but I kind of set myself up for this one because I didn't necessarily, make it specific to fitness. So one of the first 3 questions was actually non-fitness related. So I added, a 4th question that came in. So we got 3 fitness related ones and one not necessarily fitness related. So that's why there's one extra. If you did send one in and it didn't make the top 3, then it still might get answered. But later on, maybe at the end of the week or this weekend, I'll try to get another video like this out. But thanks for participating in this. And if you ever have any questions that you do want answered, just send me an email, huntfitness@aol.com, and I will try to get more of these videos a little bit more frequently. Trying to do at least one a week, but I'm not always the best at doing that. So let's get to the question. So the first question I actually got to my email, I got one to Facebook was first, but then I got one to my email. So actually, technically, the second question was, what do you look for most in a girl? To really answer this question, I am in a relationship, so I guess what I look for in a girl is my wonderful girlfriend, right? I mean, that'd be my answer. But yeah, that's that. Second question, and this one's from Gavin. When dieting for a competition, what is the best way to lose fat while maintaining muscle? And I like this question a lot because I see people who diet for competitions, and the number one downfall is starting their calories too low. And what happens is, because your body is so adaptive to the training stimulus and even a calorie restriction, you always have to keep making progressions with diet and with training to make progress. So let's say you start out your contest diet too low in calories, and then eventually you're going to hit a plateau, and you're going to have to lower calories or therefore increase cardio. And after a while, what will happen is your body will just stall out. It'll get to the point where you can't lower calories or can't increase cardio anymore, and your body's just not creating any thermogenic response to the training, and your calories are so low that your body's really just fighting to hang on any bit of muscle it may have and holding body fat. So it's just a bad situation. But so first, I would say get your calories, at the right spot to begin with, because there's going to have to be progression. So think about that. But then as far as proteins, carbs, and fat levels, I mean, I've had success dieting people, high carb. I mean, some people high carb, lower fat works great for them. Some people need lower carbs and a little bit higher fat. So it's really the individual thing, but you got to find out what works best for you, or hire someone that can learn your body and be able to find that out for you. Protein will stay about the same. I mean, when you're going real low carb, then yes, you're gonna have to bump up the protein because carbohydrates are protein sparing, and you'll want that for later on in the competition prep, that you don't want to be burning off protein for catabolism. So you're gonna have to need protein up for lower carbs. But both strategies can work. It's just individual. All right, the next question. This one's from Matt Croyle. After training 5 days a week for 10 weeks, should I take a week off to let my muscles fully recover? Or is it just wasting a week that I could be training? All right, so what we're talking about here is a rest week. I would recommend a rest week basically anytime between 6 and 12 weeks of straight training. It really is dependent on you, how hard you're training. I mean, if you're going 10 weeks and it's balls out, yeah, you probably could use a week off. But if you're training 10 weeks and be honest with yourself, and you're not really feeling tired, you gotta go by how you feel. I mean, if you feel great, then why take a week off? If the week 11s are gonna be kick ass too. I mean, but at 10 weeks you were dragging ass, then yeah, you're gonna need that extra week to, or need a rest week to, fully recover. But another option is just, instead of staying out of the gym, maybe do a deload week. Maybe go follow the same program, or if you're doing a 5-day split, as you said, maybe do a 3-day split, and don't use quite as much weight, maybe 50 or 60% of your max, and just kind of go in and feel the motions and still get a little bit of a training response, but not quite as intense as what you normally do. And that way you're still in the gym. I know a lot of people love training. I mean, myself, I hate taking a week off just because I love being in the gym. But if you need a week off, if you feel like you need a week off, feel free to take it. It is really beneficial. You'll probably come back stronger and more rested. But it's really about how you feel. I mean, don't make it more complicated than that. If you feel like you need a week, take a week. If you don't, go until you do. That's basically that. So the last question was one that actually a friend of mine sent to me on Facebook, and it was kind of in a joke manner, but I think everybody will like the question. It's, how was Hunt Fitness started? And this is actually a pretty interesting story because it started, where else but in a gym. And I was just talking about, how much, because this is before I was actually even a certified personal trainer. This is probably, back, I think when I was like 17. I just got talking basically how much I loved helping people and wanted to, help more people than I was. And I was always someone that was considered a go-to person in regards to fitness and nutrition all throughout high school. And people kind of in the area knew me for that. And I planned on getting certified once I turned 18, and then I started working for a gym. But Hunt Fitness actually started as just my blog. I put up a WordPress site, started writing articles, and got a little bit of a following on there. People started emailing me, asking me questions, and then helping more people. And really the biggest breakthrough for Hunt Fitness was when I offered the online bodybuilding club. And a lot of you maybe even were a part of it. But basically what that was is I made a thing on my blog where if you sent me an email, I would hook you up with a complete workout plan, nutrition plan, everything you needed, and it was for free. And I think I worked with like almost 100 people, giving them free programs, and people got a lot of good results from it, and I got a lot of good feedback from that. And then it just escalated to the point where a lot of people, were coming to me and wanting, personal training and wanting workout plans, nutrition plans. So it did escalate from, a free program to, it is, I do charge now for workout nutrition programs, but it's really reasonable. Like I've said in other videos, it's pretty cheap compared to what's out there, and the value of it is probably the best online, in my opinion, and other people's as well. So, just to reiterate on that, is it started as a blog and then transitioned into the website, and it's just grown from there. I mean, it's something that's still going on, still growing, and I still want to pursue more, and I'm never gonna really let it go. Hopefully, hopefully it just stays as something that I'll keep doing. But thanks for the questions, and keep sending them to me. Again, it's huntfitness@aol.com. If you have a question, send it to me, and until next time.